If I'm honest, when I seen the glory for today, I was a little hesitant to send it out. I imagined the voices that say, isn't the glory supposed to make us feel good and encourage us and inspire us? And I didn't feel that today's glory was a feel-good glory. But when I decided I wanted to be a transformational coach, it was because I know a motivational coach, it makes you feel good for the moment. You may even be motivated for a week or two. But when life starts lifing, the giants start appearing, the motivation quickly crumbles. But when you transform, nothing or no one can take away that feel good on the inside, that joy on the inside, that the enemy is so strategically coming after. When you transform your mind, when you transform the way you think and the way you speak, you are truly a new creation that no matter what is going on, nothing is going to stop that. Now, in order to get to the light, in order to get to that place, we have to address the dark places that are within. Because if you don't address them, they will continue to sit and manifest. And what will happen is you'll age, you'll get older, those dark places within will still be there. But now life isn't as vibrant because maybe as you get older, you're not doing what you used to do and you're just stuck with those dark places within. So I want to encourage you not to be afraid to visit those dark places. Now, I'm also a little hesitant for this glory because I'm afraid to ask you to go to the dark places if you don't believe in Jesus. But I trust that if you're attached to the glory, maybe you don't have a relationship with them, but you at least believe. Because everything about the glory is centered around Christ. I try not to make it so, in your face, but nothing that I'm speaking is possible without the love of Christ. Nothing that I encourage you to do can really be done without the love of Christ, and that's just what it is. Now, when you visit those dark places within, it's only to just give light to it instead of letting it fester within. I'll never forget going to the doctor and her telling me that I suffer with anxiety and I needed to see a therapist. I thought she was crazy until I Googled what is anxiety and I checked off almost every one. I tried to go to BetterHelp, but something in me didn't let me finish it. I tried to go to a therapist that she referred me to, but God intervened and a whole bunch of necessary things happened so that I didn't go. But I remembered that God is the ultimate counselor. And so what I did was I began therapy with God. And in the same place you see me coming every day, I used to get out here every day with God, with my notebook. And I would visit those dark places within and I would tell him at my rawest self how I really felt about the things that I've been through. Because see, we are human and we've been hurt along the way. Some more than others. But no matter how bad your story is, I guarantee if you listen to somebody else, they've got it worse. And it's so sad because us as humans, we tear each other down, and that's where those dark places usually come from. The darkness comes from outside, and then it just sits within. And we get so afraid to address it because we want to be strong. And sometimes we have people to take care of, and they're depending on us to be strong, so we don't have time to address that. But what I'm telling you is if you never give light to those dark places, they're going to stay within you. I used to work in nursing homes with people average age of 80, spent with people in their 90s, spent time with people in their 90s, early 100s, and I could tell a difference between the one who addressed their dark places versus the ones who never did. And they were sitting in that. And that's the last thing I want for you and for me. I want us to address those dark places so that we can walk into the light, walk into the goodness that God has for us. I want you to remember we are journeying together, me and you. And I thank God for you. I thank God for you showing up. I'm proud of you. Because if you're coming to this message, that means you want to change, you want better, you want more for life. And I want that for you too. So whether it hurts, whether it's hard, or whether you feel good, I'm going to keep coming with the glory. And shout out to you, baby. Thank you. Shout out to you, AJ. I appreciate you. And Miss Hayes, thank you. Alexis, thank you. I love you. But God, He loves you so much more.